On a Tuesday, got your girl in the car, she Tuesday. Club going up on a Tuesday. Got your girl in the...
Yo, welcome to the Open Bar, man. WLVS Radio.
On a Tuesday.
Yeah, we are the Open Bar, man. So,
what's going on?
Of course, man. You know, we I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I got to come in here and go gangster, man, so we can get our show started on time, man. I got to be a G up in here, man.
Dude.
It was just 10 against 3.
I said the same thing. I think before I went on my work trip, I told Jacob, I said, yo, they got to be up. They got to be wrapping up. And no disrespect to my the team before us, because I love them dearly. But the DJ was taking way too long getting up one day.
He was trying to do photos.
No,
and
yeah. No, it's all good though. Do what you gotta do, man. I ain't trying to step in nobody's business, but I was like, yo, Jake.
You sure you ain't?
He got to roll
on a
out.
Tuesday.
He got to roll out.
Those are my guys, man. They good to go, man.
Oh yeah, man. Good. Man, to be honest, man, I've learned a lot from their show. In terms of marijuana education. All I got to say is I'm waiting for that conversation in terms of marijuana, what they call it, reparations or something like that.
That's not gonna happen.
Well, some type of
Why do we keep looking for some type of reparations?
Not reparations. I'm saying it wrong, but I'm looking for when are they going to rescind all the people who have marijuana
according
charges?
To your,
that's what I would like to see.
Yeah.
According to your attorney general, he's not even thinking about that.
Oh hell
exactly.
nah.
So, you know what's funny though? It's like marijuana. They kind of branded it in such a negative way. It doesn't even sound right when you say we try to talk about marijuana in a legal kind of righteous sense. It just sounds like negative. Marijuana sounds negative.
Well, I read years ago and.
It's a stigma, right? Okay.
Yeah, I read years ago, and I don't know how true this is. The guy that back in the day, he owned a lot of newspapers. I can't think of his name, but he launched a campaign in the 50s, and it was called Reefer Madness. And he was the primary funder behind Reefer Madness, the movie. They did a movie back in the 50s where they showed marijuana in such a negative light that it pretty much stigmatized
marijuana.
People's perception of marijuana because of the view and the education they put out there was that marijuana was this drug. You would go crazy. You would kill all these people. Blah blah blah. It was William B. Hearst, Rudolph Randall, Rudolph Hearst.
They always got to put murder to make it really sound bad. Right? So how did marijuana become racist?
So the word marijuana is not the actual term for the official like what it is.
Cannabis?
Cannabis is the real term, and they started using marijuana because it sounds more Spanish and Mexican.
Ethnic.
Right, it sounds more ethnic, and they tried to start demonizing.
And dirtier, a little more seedier.
Yeah, so
it was a black people
marijuana is, much
back
scarier.
Back in the 70s when they launched.
It was a others drug. That's what it is.
It was a others drug.
Nice, okay.
And the reason why Hearst did that was because he had a lot of investments in timber at the time, and apparently timber, timber made better quality product. No, hemp made better quality products than timber, but he had massive investments in timber and shit.
Okay.
So he's like, I'm gonna invest in this, and I'm gonna try to launch this campaign to undermine marijuana and stuff.
Nah, I get it, man. So what you been doing, man? You've been gone for 2-3 weeks. What have you been doing, man?
Shoot, man, I've been in Oregon.
Oregon,
man.
No fun.
You know what? I'm gonna say this: if you into horseback riding, wide open spaces, doing shit on your own motherfucking property without nobody bothering you, Oregon is the place for you.
Or Wyoming.
Yes, and I'm gonna tell you this now. The thing that blew me away about Oregon, I went out there. I rented a Camaro. And
you did?
Yeah. It was only.
You was bold, wasn't you?
Well, here's the thing.
Black Panther had you in Oregon. And
I know, right? I ain't gonna front you. I ain't gonna hold you up. There were some places I went to that I looked around and I could tell I got that look, but people were respectful.
Okay.
But I got that look where did you come from? And see, I'm so I don't give a shit.
Right.
To where it's I was at a point where it was like, okay, I got to pay attention to where I'm stepping here.
Yeah.
And nobody bothered me. Now the beautiful, like I rented.
Did you get a chance to talk to any ladies? Because you always wrap the ladies up.
No, I don't talk to ladies no more, man. I got a woman now, bro. I can't do that.
Oh, she got the whole thing sold up.
I can't do it no more, man.
God.
I can't do it no more.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you were gonna tell me what the scene might be like down there, man.
I'm gonna be real with you, Bo. I didn't see no prospects. I'm gonna be real. Now I'm not gonna lie. When I went down to Portland, I saw some impressive specimens. But I'm gonna be real. But the part of Oregon I was in, I'm gonna be.
It wasn't nothing.
That was it.
Wow.
If you got lucky and got a
like
cute
the horses
girl,
was nice, right?
Yeah. If you got lucky and got a cute joint, you married that joint. Hey,
Period.
good for you. There was no dating there.
Hands down.
But I had a Camaro. I took that bitch up to a 140, dog. 140. Because it's so wide open. It's so big and everything. Dog, you in the camera. You might as well come on camera.
Hey, all right, no, but look what we're going to do, though, man. Listen, we're going to take a break, man. We're going to come back with a drink of the day. We coming back. Hot Ron's going to join us. And we got a lot of great topics lined up for you guys tonight, so stay tuned. It's Open Bar Radio.
Bounce that shit. Bounce that. Bounce that. Bounce that. Bounce that.
negócio.
Yo, welcome back to the Open Bar. Welcome to WLVS Radio. You're tuned into the Open Bar. Salute. I am so sorry I'm late to everybody. Look at Pastor looking at me.
Salute.
But I had a serious reason, but I'm not going to discuss
You
it
did.
on the radio.
You get a pass
So
tonight.
y'all need to give me a pass. Oh, nobody told me that our supermodel was in the building today.
Hey.
How did Jacob end up with that? Oh my
Jacob,
God.
man, hit the
He hit
lottery.
the lottery. Oh my God.
He
Come on the camera.
He's
so
the
they
man.
Can see you. They haven't seen
She's
you.
like,
She looks like a. Come say hi.
right here. Oh, there you go.
This is Jacob.
I mean, he got brains and beauty,
How he get
and she's
her?
in the service. It's like, yeah, how
Aw, look at her teeth. Oh, she's so cute. Aw.
so Jacob,
she's an officer and a woman.
Yeah. And a lady.
yeah.
She's so sweet. Anyway, we love her on the show. We miss you when you're gone. You need to come visit us more often.
For sure.
Anyway, of course, our drink of the day.
It's called.
I fucked up.
It's called. I fucked up. I'm gonna just call it what it is.
That's what he's drinking.
Yeah.
We just drinking the simple.
I was gonna name some bullshit like the pressure killer.
But you fucked up. You know you don't fucked up, right?
And as y'all know, when I'm late, everything goes wrong. There's no ice. We tried. You guys tried.
Ice is not necessary for something that's already chilled, you know?
Well, this is okay. I act like it's chilled then. That's what I be trying to get you to do for me. But anyway, this is just a simple pineapple Ciroc with triple sec and grapefruit juice. Definitely a healthy drink.
Oh, okay.
Pink grapefruit juice.
Actually, it's really good. It would be better if it was cold though.
Yeah.
Anyway, salute.
Salute.
I guess what y'all want to go to. So I don't know what I missed, but we can go to quick trade to some hot topics.
Yeah,
Mother's
Sure
Day this
enough,
weekend.
why not?
Yeah.
Of course, I don't know if y'all hear. There's been a lot of break-ins in a lot of celebrities' homes. So the last major break-in was in Rihanna's house. Did y'all hear about that?
No.
I heard about it.
So the dude broke in her house.
He got in.
And actually spent the night for 12 hours. Like he was there. And the police finally, when the police came, the alarm, what was the word I want to use? Alerted them?
Alerted them.
Them.
No, actually, he disarmed the alarm.
He disarmed. But how or another, the police did find him in the when he got there, he was asleep in her bed. He's like the man, ain't he? I was like,
No,
yeah.
but see, the thing about it is, that wasn't even it. He broke into another house, like he thought was Rihanna's house.
Okay.
So they already had a whiff of him already. So then he finally broke into her house, spent time in her house, and was in her bed.
So
how
my
did
question.
He spend that long in there?
That's what I'm saying. How did he get?
I mean, because if you got to think, these people have more than one home. They're on the road. They travel.
I get that. I'm saying, but the alarm goes off, right?
He disarmed the alarm.
What did this do?
He disabled the
So
alarm.
how did the police find him in there?
No, see, that's why I don't think he
No,
disarmed. The
he
alarm actually
disabled
went
the
off.
alarm.
But the alarm eventually went off at one point. It was a silent alarm. Some other alarm she had in there.
So-
but whatever happened, the police did come. And they found him in the bed asleep. Like it was just like with her underwear on him and all that. You know.
You added.
No,
into it.
you.
I'm
you
serious.
lied,
The
you
dude.
lied.
But anyway, he got caught, and they put him up for stalking and.
I gotta ask this question. What goes through some people's head when they stalk a person in that way? I mean, I understand. You know, I'm on the lower level. I'm just
You're a low-level stalker?
Yeah, I'm a simple human being. Ain't nobody stalking me. But you hear about some of the stars getting stalked. They get stalked by the craziest people, and they do the craziest.
No, you
damn
have to be
things.
crazy to stalk anybody.
Yeah,
Because there's a lot of time and energy invested in that.
I mean.
So they don't think like you're supposed to think.
Yeah, and I don't. I
It's
just
obsession.
don't get that. I don't get that.
They're obsessed, man. They're obsessed,
I mean,
and,
well,
and,
it's a
and then
sickness.
and you're obsessed, and what happens is now you're not thinking clearly or rationally, and of course you are neglecting real life issues in your own life to be spending time chasing and following and sneaking and not getting caught. It's a lot of energy.
I had to chin check a dude way back in the day who hopped out the bushes on my sister. Like
stalking your sister.
yeah, it just hopped
Okay.
out the bushes.
Okay, how he got caught was by Rihanna's assistant. He caught her in the house and called the police, and they tased and arrested him.
They did.
He was in there knocked out. That's crazy.
And see, you gotta have the tase on maximum when you get some motherfucker like that. I say because. You know,
it don't work.
yeah. You know, I mean, I read, you know, it's not just the ones that stalk Rihanna. It was someone who stalked Justin Bieber. It was a lady who stalked
Chris Brown got caught.
and was taking a shower in his house. And you know, when they heard about it, the media was like, see Chris Brown fucking up. No, the motherfucker's being stalked.
Wow.
You know, I think it was somebody who stalked, you know, Janet Jackson at one point. And that's another question.
Jermaine Dupri.
How the hell? I mean, my thing is like, you don't hear about Beyonce getting stalked. I mean,
That's because she's married now.
no. You think it matters if these people married? No,
Yeah, it does matter.
Beyonce got president level security though.
But you gotta also understand, you're married.
Oh.
You don't never hear nobody who's married who lives a single life, who doesn't live the single life that's getting stalked.
Most of these stalkers are stalking you. They think it's a chance for them to actually get with them.
Yeah.
They do.
So once you get married, they know it's all over. So I don't know. I
mean,
mean, I've been stalked before too. Honestly,
Ain't nobody been waiting out your house ever, but
been
the bill
stopped.
collectors.
Hold on. So hold on. But what
I know what
constitutes
it feels like.
what
It was the
constitutes
I,
stalking
the
though?
R, and the S.
What constitutes stalking though?
Calling you every 10 minutes.
Like just showing up at your house?
showing up at your house unannounced.
But did y'all hear about the story about the girl after one date sent the guy
65,000 text messages. Like you ain't got shit to do with your life.
and then she was in his house.
She couldn't have sent him 65,000.
Yes, she did.
You know what? Past,
Over like 2-week period from that point.
I think it was over a year period.
Pastor, I used to work.
She got arrested.
I used
for
to work.
stalking.
I used to work in wireless sales, and the average amount of text message because it shows you on your account on your bill when you log in, and even on your bill, your monthly printout. The average amount of texts that people tend to send monthly is 3,000 to 5,000. The younger, the more. Right. I remember I saw ladies. I saw.
I'm about to say because I look at my kids shit and it's like 5,000 plus.
Yeah, in a month.
10,000
in a month, and you be
10,000 in a
thinking to
month.
yourself, like, how the hell? Like,
Yeah.
I have probably
Was that
less.
stalking, you saying?
No, but the fact when he asked how does somebody send 65,000 text messages like that?
Yeah, good point.
That's a lie. I mean, divide that into 12 months.
Yeah, look, I get that. No, but what constitutes stalking? I was just saying, just showing up unannounced, is that stalking?
Yes.
Yeah, not
That's-
saying
that could
and
be a
now
form of harassment,
That
but
can be a coincidence.
Stalking has to be like consistent, right? Some consistent, like
I guess.
like if you sit outside my house every day,
if you sitting outside my house every day,
that's stalking.
it could be,
or harassment.
or you could be surveillancing me.
Surveillance.
But I wouldn't say stalking. I think like let's say everywhere I show up, you there. And I'd be like, oh my God, why is she there?
Yeah.
Or why is he there? You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my God.
I mean,
That's
it's
not necessary. That could be a coincidence.
that's you know, and that's difficult to like.
It's funny.
That's
we
difficult to
challenge to find the definition for stalking.
Well, that's
The
difficult to
Google
argue
definition-
because let's say, for instance, if you have the same set of friends, you can't help but show up in the same area
No,
at
yeah.
one time.
No, that's point. But he has the
The
Google definition.
The Google definition, it's emphasizing the stealthiness of it. So like the secretiveness.
Yeah. So if somebody showed up at your house unannounced, that's let's say if you told them no, don't come see. I don't want to see you anymore. They keep that's stalking.
Wow,
Oh.
it's hard to define. Huh?
So let me ask y'all something. Now, what is stalkerish behavior?
Stalking.
What is stalkerish behavior? So, you know, if you like casually driving by somebody's place, or you looking in the house at
Yeah, that's
somebody,
stalker's behavior.
No, I'm just saying, like casually driving by somebody's place.
Right.
Like, what is
It'd be
not full blown
If
stalking?
she told you not to do that, then that's
Yeah.
wrong. Okay. If
Yeah.
she told you she ain't want nothing to do with you.
we should get a lawyer or a
Yeah,
judge on the phone
yeah,
because
yeah.
they deal with
Tito,
that.
call
She
in.
don't call in.
They could tell us what.
Well, my salute moment go to the man that slept in Rihanna's bed and got to smell her underwear.
Dog.
Salute. Another good thing, kind of crazy thing, of course, you know, we about to have our first African American princess. And
Yeah.
so pretty cool. But there's been a lot of drama.
I just want to know what.
We're
She's
not
a
gonna go back.
princess.
Okay, I was about to say.
She's a princess, right? When she gets married, she'll be a princess
Yes.
this weekend,
Nah,
right?
I think she's
but
not.
what
actually a
does she?
princess.
What weight does she ever have to hold?
I don't.
Because the royal family doesn't have anything. It's only just for
She,
namesake.
she won't ever be in line to get anything. It would skip her.
She won't.
But her kids.
She won't be.
kids
She
will.
won't
Her
be.
kids won't even.
She won't.
Yeah, no, her son and daughter will
No,
be-
the
If
first
I
son,
read-
the first son, oldest son kids.
If
are
I
like
rem-
the reign.
if I read if
Yeah.
I remember reading it correctly, she's not actually she won't be considered a princess like Camilla Parker
A duchess or
Bowles.
something?
She would be considered like a countess or a duchess or something like that.
No, she'll be a princess.
No,
because,
because
both of those are prince.
yes, but the lady that married Charles, it wasn't done with the prince. When you marry a royal person and you're not a royal background, they give you something else.
I am royal.
No, I'm gonna say
Because
why.
the
I
guy-
understand
the guy-
what you're saying.
because
like Duchess, and those other things are like cousins. These are the actual descendants of the
Because
king.
Camilla Barker, Charles's current wife, she wasn't given that princess
No,
title.
she's
She
a-
was given like duchess or something like that.
No, she's not. She's considered a princess too. They're the princess of because they're
I don't know.
princesses.
Like
well,
I said,
that's
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
telling
Like,
you.
yeah.
Because they're the actual
her proper-
descendants of Shaw.
She's Duchess of Cornwall.
Yeah, Duchess.
His
Yeah,
current
yeah.
wife is
So
Duchess.
what would the new wife be? What will
Meghan Markle?
Meghan Markle be?
She won't be no princess.
That's what I'm saying. Like she's not royal, but the kid is if Camilla had been younger and had a child by Charles, then
They're
that
in that
child would
royal
have been.
line.
See, the reason why Princess Di because Princess Di was a princess before
Right.
then. You
Right.
have
No,
to have
she was-
royal. You have
no,
to
she
have
was a princess
quote-unquote
before
royal
because
lineage.
the
Yeah,
queen,
yeah,
queen's
you have to
son,
have royal blood.
The queen's son is a prince. He's
Well,
a
no.
prince.
Well, listen, I'm saying Charles didn't have any more kids with his new wife, but the kids that are being had with Harry and
Those will be princesses.
they're gonna be in the royal line.
Yes.
They will be in the royal line, even though
But
their
that
mother-
doesn't hold any weight on anything.
It does.
What does it hold weight on?
What do you mean the whole weight?
I
They're
mean,
in the
what
they're
power
in the-
do they
In
have?
the royal line.
What power do they
They're
have?
in the royal line.
The
what
British-
power
Well,
does
if
it
you
have?
look
What
at
they-
that
what
night
they-
to the Queen Elizabeth
what they-
family, she's
what
not
they-
saying-
First
She
of
doesn't
all,
have
what
any
they-
power.
what
That's
they-
I'm saying.
what
So
David-
it's
So it's not about
anybody can
It's
have.
not about power. It's just
Then
that-
what is it? So
What
anybody
David-
can be a
What,
queen.
What do you mean not about power? What do you mean?
What Dave is referring to is the fact that the British royal family for the last 100 years have been more so figureheads.
Thank you.
They're not really. They wield no political power. They're figureheads.
Well, we
They're
know
just
that.
somebody that it's not like
It's
the Saudi
like-
royal
It's just
family.
like a boomerang.
It's just
the
some-
lady said, "Mark is not wearing any pants." She ain't no power in the company.
It's just somebody that's just there. Somebody that's like, this is a symbol of our country, similar to the
But
Washington.
they have
Monument.
some sort of power. We just don't know
Not
what it is.
Yeah,
really.
We don't know exactly what it is, but they have some sort of power.
My
But
question.
I say that to say why I brought up the whole royal wedding thing is because, of course, the wedding is coming up
This weekend, right?
this weekend. But do you know that, what's her name? Marquette? What's her name?
Meghan
Markle's going to
Meghan
become a
Markle.
duchess.
She's going to be a duchess.
She's going to be a duchess.
Well,
Kate Middleton is the Duchess.
yeah,
yeah.
they're not princesses.
Well,
their kids are.
if Charles's wife died, then does her husband become the king?
Yes.
And then she become the queen. So she's up to be the queen.
No,
No, I'm saying if
How is that?
Charles
If
Princess Di's ex-husband dies,
Charles. Harry,
then
his son Harry.
his next son will become the king.
let me ask you
and
this.
Kate will become the queen.
And Kate
Not
will become the queen.
necessarily.
Now, if that,
Yeah.
and
No.
now-
No, that's not
that
true.
is true. And then and then
He's
if they
Prince
die-
Charles, right?
No, he's
He's not King Charles.
No,
He-
no,
Prince
he said
Charles-
if he
hold on,
died-
hold on,
if he
hold
died
on.
no,
and didn't become king.
if he's
If he
Prince,
died and didn't become king,
No,
and
when
did
the
not become
queen
king.
die, he'll become king.
No,
And
no.
then
Yeah.
listen. When the queen die, he'll become king.
Yes.
Right now
Okay.
he's Prince Charles.
okay,
So
all right.
That's why
Thank
they
you,
say
thank you, Mister. She gonna be a princess. Now you know the whole royal family line.
no because like Queen.
love the way you laugh at your joke.
The current there is no king of England right now. There's no,
yeah, 'cause
there's
he's dead.
no,
It's
no,
only
he's
a
not.
queen.
No, Queen Elizabeth's husband is still living.
Is he?
Charles's daddy is
Yeah,
still.
yeah, hold
he
on.
is known
Yes.
as a
I didn't know he
count.
died.
Yes.
Yeah, no, he's still
I didn't know
alive.
He's still
alive.
alive, but he doesn't
on,
have
hold
the
on.
official title of king.
Hold on.
Why is that?
Because
because
he's not-
he was not the royal. He was
Yeah.
not the
Wasn't
royal,
royal
line.
line, okay.
He wasn't in the line. Queen Elizabeth was.
Well, that's the thing. Prince Charles is in the royal line.
He is.
he
Prince
will
Harry-
be, but it won't be
and
a
then
Queen
Prince
Camilla.
Harry is no. She's live. She could be the queen.
Okay, no, hold on.
She
All right,
could be just like Princess Di.
y'all twisting up what you're saying. What he's saying is,
Thank you, help me out.
He's saying if Charles were to become king, X, but he's saying if he died, it would then pass to his son.
Yeah.
His son's wife, Kate. She is a duchess, but she would become queen if he became king. He said that's what would happen.
And that's
how
what
she
we and
died.
what we're saying
And then
is
also,
that's not
if them two
true.
die, and then the youngest son Harry and his wife, the black girl, will become king.
Well,
and
you know
queen.
well, technically, yes, Ron. She would be like though Queen Elizabeth's husband is not the king because he's her husband or whatever. He's not the king. He's married to her. He's not the king. He's still basically king. I mean, like, is he the one giving her the deed?
No, not.
Ain't nobody give her the D no more.
He like 100 years old. She like
He the one giving her-
99 years old. Well, that ain't happening.
He the one giving her.
Even though this
Who he giving her the D? The diapers?
even though this whole conversation took a turn, we talking about royal dick and all that. But I brought up this story to say because of course the wedding is coming up this weekend, and but her father can't attend.
Right. Okay. I
He
heard
doesn't
a-
want to.
I heard a little
Can't
bit about
attend
this
because the
story.
reason is he sold some pictures somewhere, so he's kind of banned from the wedding. He sold some pictures to
Yeah, I think he
sorta-
sold some. So he sold some of her old pictures and stuff
Right.
like that to the tabloids or whatever,
and it banned him from the
and
wedding.
he got paid. But man, I mean, those are his pictures.
Man, I'm gonna say this right now.
If you had
regardless,
pictures with her-
regardless, we gotta give Megan a clap up because this is one hell of a come up.
She get the
She
side
gone
of-
from a
Oh, her
C-
come up is nothing.
She's gone from a CD actress
A D actor.
to a D actress
Let me
to
tell you
this.
something.
Come on.
Hey,
What's the come up? That's what I'm trying to say.
No,
It's a big
it's a
come
come up. It's a come up for her, right? What I'm
Yeah,
saying is that
it's
her
a
come
come
up
up.
is nothing to Eve's come up, to Janet
Jackson's
Jackson's come
come
up.
up.
Yeah.
Those was the come ups.
You right. You know what? You're right.
Or
You're right, Pastor.
Like-
ex DC Mayor Anthony
Adrian
yeah.
Fendi.
That's
That's
a-
a come up, Joe.
Yeah, that's
Because-
a come up.
No,
You say that,
let's
but
change the comment.
that new princess. She got access to. You say ain't no power, but she got access to millions and millions of dollars now. And everything.
But they don't even deal in money. See what I'm saying?
That's
It's
what I'm
like
saying.
everything is taken care of.
The British royal family. It's like I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna use the Spanish royal family as an example, simply because their income was in. I remember reading about their annual allowances. The annual allowance for the King of Spain. I mean, at the time when I read it was like 10 years ago, was like $350,000. The annual salary. I mean, now that doesn't count like all the extra stuff added on, but you scratch your head like, really? That's
Yeah.
all that motherfucking. They give that motherfucker,
It's same thing for the U.S. president.
Now,
I mean,
yes,
shocked
of
that he
course.
only makes
but
$250,000.
that's the U.S. president. He's in 4 years. He's supposed to be out, or he
but
gets
he only
an
gets
election.
$250,000.
Yeah. but
No,
he's
he
a
makes
king.
$400,000 a year.
400.
Yeah, right.
The president's salary is
Right.
$400 a year. But
Yeah.
the point is, he's gone in 4 to 8 years.
But that's a little bit of money, man. You go in with your black
That's a
hair,
little
come out
bit
with
of
your gray
money.
hair.
Wow.
I'm saying
That's
that's a little bit of money to me and you, but that's a lot of money to me and you. But when you compare it to like the Saudi royal family, which actually yields political power in their country, or some of the other countries
nothing.
that
You're
you
saying
know,
it's
it's nothing.
Right, no.
To kind of wrap up hot topics, a special shout out to Raji P. Henson. She got
She's
engaged.
engaged.
She's off the market.
Are you serious?
To
Yeah,
a young
she's-
man. Hold on, to a
she's
young
at-
man
Okay, you want to tell the story?
With a rubber man back.
with a rubber band back.
Well, he's an actual former football player. His name is Kelvin Hayden. Anybody familiar with him?
He got to
Stop
come on.
playing.
Yes. She's he
Serious?
He proposed to her. He gave her
He's
a
like
nice
10
big
years
rock.
younger than her, 12 years younger
The
than her.
dude just got into the league maybe 6 years ago.
But he's retired now. But
Tired.
Yeah.
I guess he hurt himself. I don't know. But
I mean,
his
he-
family. Watch it. He's from here.
he's from here.
His family's out. They got the gym out in
Right.
Forestville. Okay, yeah.
Well, he's worth $42
Hold up.
million.
Don't tell me. I
and
think
They was trying to grab Avery for a second. I'm just letting
he's worth $42 million. Of course, Taraji
No.
is only worth $17 million.
How you get $42 million?
I mean,
I
he
can't
kept
tell
his
you, that's what he
contract. He
said.
kept
He
his
did good.
He
contract.
got a major. I know he got a major deal with the Cleveland Browns
Talking about a
originally.
come up.
Well, I thought he was with Cincinnati. Was it?
Well, he kept his
He
contract.
started with I want to say Cleveland, the Browns, but he traded over. But how did he get $42 million?
Well, he the thing is, a lot of he probably invested his money well.
Oh.
But
He
that's
didn't spend.
he's
He didn't
worth
go broke.
$42 million, and she's worth $17 million.
Stop
So-
playing.
He gave her a nice rock. The rock cost over $3.4 million for the ring.
So who came up? Taraji or him?
Yeah, Taraji.
Taraji
if
got,
you look at it financially,
If he's
but
got
this-
42 million.
Taraji got that.
but
Taraji
this
got that
for
rubber
him,
band
but
back.
Taraji is an A-list actress right now. So
she's
No,
not.
she's
No,
not.
She
not.
is.
She's
No,
an
she's
A.
not.
Taraji is a white people celebrity at this point.
No, she's not.
She's so B.
No,
No.
I think she's C.
No.
C.
Because
You're not
our
gonna do
girl,
that.
our girl from
I
How to Get Away with Murder is the one who's A-list.
Nah, she ain't even A.
You're
She
drunk.
B.
I think
She's
Taraji.
not.
and
Who's
her
the
are
A-list
same
actress
level.
then? Come on.
Huh?
For black
I thought we were talking about black.
for black
I'm
women.
talking about- I'm
For
talking
black
about for black-
women.
yeah.
For black women. To
Halle
be
Berry.
honest, Halle Berry.
No.
Angela Bassett.
Halle Berry not
No,
recently, but
Angela-
Angela.
I think Angela and Taraji on the same level.
Nah,
I
hell
think so.
no.
They're getting
No,
the same.
they're
They're getting
not.
a lot of movies.
No,
What's
they're
my
not.
girl in How to Get Away with Murder? Plays Annalise.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
What's her name?
The other girl from.
I remember she played in Antoine Fisher too as a mother.
Yeah. No.
Oh yeah,
No.
I know you're talking about.
That's A-list, man. For our,
What's the girl that? Oh, I know you're talking about. But what's the girl that played the series that everybody was watching?
Scandal.
Scandal. What's her name?
Kerry Washington.
Kerry Washington.
That's A-list.
No, she's
She's
not.
not A-list. To be
I don't
honest,
think
to
y'all
be
know what y'all
honest,
talking
to be
about.
honest,
Trust me,
there-
you
there are-
don't know what you're talking
Taraji
about.
Henson
Hey,
is A-list actress. right
I'm
now.
almost gonna have to go around because we can't think of a black actress that's really got more popping than Taraji. I mean, even though I don't think
She's an
Taraji,
A-list actress.
I don't think she's got that quality.
She,
for A,
but here's the thing. Here's
she's
the thing.
popping. She's
Here, I don't mean to sound mean. When you think of A-list actress,
Viola Davis.
what
that's
do
what you're
you
talking
what do you
Yeah.
think of? You think of I think of a well-rounded actress, not
Yeah.
only that reaches multiple audiences, but you could throw her in any type of movie, or people attempt to throw her in any type of movie. Because I thought Halle Berry was a garbage actor. Her movies were boring as shit to me. But she was an A-list actor in a sense because
Yeah.
people grabbed her and just threw her in any movie.
And that's the same with
Taraji
Taraji
P.
is.
Henson plays.
No, she's played in several
No,
movies.
she
What's the one where
played-
she played in the golf movie where she was the little midget's mother? And she been playing like several different roles.
I like her.
She playing
but
three different roles, and they all the same.
Yes,
No, I
yes.
know.
Thank you, Pat.
But so is Halle Berry. Halle Berry's always the same person. All her movies. So is Will Smith. So is
Not that,
so
no,
is Denzel.
no. Because the thing is,
So is Angela Bassett.
A-list actors also getting A-list money. Angela Bassett's not getting A-list money, and she's not playing the same role right now.
None of them are getting. Only person who's getting A-list
Will
money
Smith.
It's Halle Berry.
is
as
Halle
far as
Berry.
females.
Yeah.
We talking about black females.
Yeah, females. Yeah,
Halle Berry's the only
Berry,
one.
Yeah.
because Viola Davis is not even getting that money.
She is.
No,
No,
she's
Viola.
not.
She's actually. There's a video we can pull it up where she talks about. She complains that she thinks that she's on the same level as Meryl Streep and
See, Meryl Streep is what I call an A-list actress.
Yes. Well, Viola Davis seemed to think that she's in, and I kind of agree with her.
I think Viola Davis
I
is
think
getting
she
up there.
is,
She
but she's
plays-
not. Hold on, my brother. But she's not getting the same.
I'm gonna let you finish. He Kanye.
No, what?
He did call her.
No, I was talking. Was that rude?
No, that wasn't rude. Ron,
Go
that
ahead,
wasn't
go ahead, go ahead,
Ron,
go
that
ahead.
wasn't rude.
Y'all
Go ahead.
with me.
Go ahead.
Y'all, I've been through trauma today. I can't deal with
Ron,
it.
that wasn't rude. I'm what I'm saying is I agree with you. I agree. And what makes her so versatile is the fact that she plays a
One second,
variety of
sweet.
different roles.
That's for the other one. But you're right. But like I said, Viola Davis think that she's in the same level as Meryl Streep and who else? I would say Goldie Hawn. Not Goldie Hawn. Who was the top? Female.
Meryl Streep, Julia Roberts.
Glenn Close.
Julia Roberts. No.
Julia Roberts.
Glenn Close almost was there, but not. Julia Roberts and Meryl Streep.
And so
at
Viola
one time,
should
Jamie
be in
Lee
that,
Curtis and Lily Tomlin, they was doing their thing.
well,
for me.
Viola should be in that level. That's how she feel, but she's not getting that money. Like even
I think she's
how
on
to
that
be How to Get Away with Murder was one of the top shows, top rated shows, and she was only getting paid like almost half of what those other shows that wasn't having as much ratings as what she was.
Right.
As what she
But
made,
you all,
so.
I mean, you also gotta when you think, like I said, when you think about A-list actresses, you gotta think about the audience they reach, the type of movies producers throw them into. Like I said, I think Halle Berry. I think she's a boring actress. I'm just gonna keep it real. But she's somebody that producers and directors say we can throw her in a movie and
It's gonna sell.
it's gonna sell because she's her.
Cause she got titties.
Now,
She ain't
now
got no
do I
titties.
think she has that same flair now? No. She hasn't really come out with any movies in the last couple of years. She hasn't really done anything.
Well, she did something 2 years ago.
She's not.
2 years ago,
It
she
didn't
did
go
something.
nowhere. It didn't go nowhere.
She got a movie that's
It's
coming
not
out
like-
now that's going to do
it's
pretty
not-
well.
it's
I
not
can't
like-
think of the name of it. But
It's not like it hasn't been something. She did a series, a little sci-fi series a couple of years ago. I remember.
Let me ask you guys a question though.
It's not going anywhere.
We'll move on from this topic, but
Yeah.
is it just me, or does it seem like high definition television has lowered the feeling that you get when you go to the movie theater? Like when I go to the movie theater, I'm not impressed by like anything almost. It's like it's gotta be
What type
really
of movie
special.
theater are you going to? Are you going to
He's
IMAX
right.
movie theater?
Yeah, I went to the IMAX. Yeah.
Okay.
well, I went to the movies yesterday.
I mean, these movies seem like good TV movies. Like it's like, and I'm saying, is it the TVs? Like at home, you watching high definition?
I don't know because like Black Panther, that was like the best movie I saw in like ages, and I saw that
I
in the
don't know about
movies.
that now.
Did you see it?
I saw it. Yeah,
You didn't like it?
It was okay.
It was well, I'm talking about special effects. But
It
a
didn't
new
move me
movie
quite
that I
like
did
that.
see, y'all gonna laugh at me, is the movie with the girl with the big girl from Mali.
Precious.
No, Molly, the white girl. White girl. She's not as big no more. McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa
Melissa
McCarthy. She's
McCarthy.
hilarious.
But I tell you, she got this new movie out called Life of the Party. And I went to
Yeah.
see it yesterday and
good?
enjoyed it. It was hilarious. Okay, I don't know if you guys remember Rodney Dangerfield. Y'all remember him?
Yeah.
No respect.
Right.
No respect.
So he did a movie called Back to School.
Yeah,
I
I
remember
remember
that.
that.
So it's like a remake of that. And
Oh,
it was
my
amazing.
God.
Like she did an excellent
Did
job.
she do the triple? What was it?
No,
Triple
she,
London
no, she
Atlantic?
didn't. She didn't do that, but it was funny. It was like I don't want to get a movie.
I
away.
remember that when I was in high school.
Exactly.
That was
I
great,
like
man.
Rodney
That was my favorite
Dangerfield.
movie though. But
I love that movie.
And that gave me the whole thing. Like she went back to school. She got a divorce like he did, and then she went back to school with her daughter, and then she took over the sorority. It was hilarious. I mean, then she does all this. She's such one of those actresses that does her own stunts. She was hilarious. I'm telling you, y'all have to see.
But
that.
you know, it's also a point out when you think about actresses and making money, comedians, action stars tend to make a lot more money than your pure drama cats.
That's true.
You know, when you think about it, a lot of them they make a lot more money.
Well, two things. I
Not
wanna do.
according to Monique.
Just to kind of move the conversation along a little bit, but can you name a funnier movie from the 80s than the first Revenge of the Nerds?
Funnier movie in the 80s than the
Yeah.
first Revenge of the Nerds?
Yeah, Revenge
Oh,
of
the
the
first
Nerds.
Revenge of the Nerds was the bomb.
That's a classic, right? Like,
Oh, no,
like,
there was
the only other movie I think compared to it is
oh, come on now. The joke with Pig.
hold up.
with Porky's.
Trading Places.
Porky's Revenge.
funnier than
Trading
Revenge of the
Places
Nerds.
was good.
Trading Places, yeah.
But that wasn't funny than Revenge
Revenge
of
of
the
the
Nerds.
Nerds was now. Have you ever seen Revenge of the Nerds? Yeah. How about Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
I
That
like
was funny,
Ferris
too.
Bueller's.
What
That's
about
actually
what
good,
about
too, though.
Porky's Revenge?
I love Porky's.
Porky's was
I love
hilarious.
Porky's. And Porky's Revenge was okay.
Right.
I like Porky's.
Porky's was fun. That was a funny
But
one.
are any of them better than Revenge of the Nerds? The first one.
No.
The feeling you got from that movie was just amazing, man. That was an
Especially
amazing
when
movie.
they took over, especially when the nerd got the girl, he beat the bank. He shouldn't have married him. This
Yeah.
he beat the brakes off that cheerleader boy. It was hilarious.
All right, so I
With
gotta
the
ask-
Darth Vader mask on, right?
All right.
Darth Vader, man, she threw the other guy.
So just on a continuation of hot topics, though, I got into a conversation. We talked the other week about Childish Gambino's video
Oh yeah.
and how everybody thought about it. Everybody's seeing it and sharing it. 60, 70 million views now on it, probably more now. But I got into a conversation with this girl, man. Right, we were talking about what constitutes a genius. Like, because everybody was kind of calling him genius, and I was like, I don't know if people are actually geniuses. I think you can have a genius thought, a genius
You
invention,
just get lucky.
or a genius moment, right?
Right.
But does that make you a genius? Like,
Well, it depends.
Isn't it a high title?
Well, I would say what constitutes you as being a genius is you bringing something out of everybody else that they didn't think that was out there. So you're making.
you're bringing
it
awareness.
sounds good.
So awareness to something, to something that everybody else is.
It sounds good, but I don't know.
Because you got to think.
The title of. Think about it though.
Well, I think.
Well, you
I
got
think.
to-
Think
you
about
got-
it. Who would you
people-
call? Hold on. Who else would you call a genius? Who would you call a genius?
Well, people call
At one
Bill
time,
Gates
Kanye West was a
genius. People call Bill Gates.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, they did.
You know who I think is a genius?
Yeah.
No,
And
pretty fucking smart is good.
No.
But that's different than saying you're a genius.
Can I?
You
Can,
are a genius.
I
And-
think,
and- and,
I think
prime
Spike
example.
Lee is a genius.
Pastor,
Who? Spike Lee?
no.
Come on. All right.
Pastor,
so.
can I ask you
All
this
right.
quick question? What do you have at home? What do you use every single day?
your phone.
Your computer.
Okay.
Bill Gates. And
well, he-
just give you an idea. The concept of Windows, the concept of a personal computer led to your phone.
I get that.
It led to social media.
Listen,
in a
okay,
sense.
listen to this.
It-
I'm
it
gonna let
led
you.
to
Hold on,
so
I'm
many
gonna let you
things.
finish. Watch this. I said, I think you can have a genius moment. You can have a genius idea. You can have a genius thought, right? If
Right.
we was trapped into a room filling with water and you figured out some kind of a crazy way to get us out, that was genius, right? But are you a genius?
But I will say this.
Yeah.
I agree with you in a sense.
Oh, so if you do
Hold
a
on,
genius thing or have a genius
That
thought,
costs you
you're a
a
genius.
genius.
Hold
You're
on,
a genius.
I will
Yeah.
agree with you in this sense.
I don't know.
The whole fact that
Pastor,
they
I
came
will
up with
agree.
this show makes you a genius.
Pastor, I will agree with you in this sense that we too, why is it we were always tacking on to somebody the label of genius? What constitutes a genius?
That's what I'm saying.
However,
That's the
when you
question.
think
That
about
was the question, Jimmy.
no, I'm
hold on.
saying
So
agree
tell
with
me
you.
this: who
Right.
else would you consider in this world a genius?
Like
Who would
some,
you
I mean,
So
when you think about
are
it,
you consider Childish Gambino a genius? Are you saying
No,
that?
I'm not.
You're not.
I think that he had
He had a genius moment.
I think that was a genius piece of art. What he did was a piece of art.
And
he
it's
put a
maybe
lot of
genius.
thought into what he was doing, and he put together a lot of
So
art.
a lot of thought, pretty fucking smart. You're not genius though.
No, I mean,
But-
because the thing is,
Because
a
he's
genius-
done
a
it
genius
more
has-
than once,
But
too.
people was calling Kanye West a genius at one time.
Well,
And
were
they
throwing
still
around
do.
too loosely. They were throwing it too loosely though.
Ooh, wow.
Now Kanye got some songs, man. I just think I love his records, man. The
And
old
two,
records.
I think Beyonce is a genius.
Hold on. Why?
He said
why-
Kendrick Lamar's a genius.
I think so.
Two-
I agree.
Why would you say that?
And I think Childish Gambino and
Hold
Kendrick
on.
Lamar.
Let's hear what Jay has said. I want to hear what he has to say. Now I just want to bring up one name after he
because
said
because Kendrick has this incredible way of like taking everything from the past and acknowledging it and appreciating it and then creating something completely new consistently and blowing everybody's minds consistently and totally changing the game and redefining what his whole art
That
is.
is a good point. That's the same thing
No.
Childish Gambino is doing.
No,
I
no,
think.
no. I
Everything
think-
he's
not there
touching-
yet.
See,
I think
y'all
everything he's
gonna
touching
give
is starting
Jacob a
to be
pass
that
on
way.
that?
I
Listen,
think he's
Jay-Z
right. I
has
agree.
been consistently taking the past and flipping it and turning it and
So who
transforming
said
it.
never
that,
said
who
he
said
wasn't
that
a
Jay-Z
genius.
wasn't a genius though? Who said Jay-Z wasn't a
This is
genius?
my point. So now everybody's a genius?
There's certain,
Yes.
yes, there's a lot of people that
No.
are. There's more than one genius.
I'm also.
I'm a
Who's
genius.
a genius?
I have. I feel
Wait a
like
minute.
Jay-Z is involved
Why-
in a lot of drama.
Why?
And-
And also, I want to.
I feel like Jay-Z is always like in a lot of drama and shit, and I feel like you can't be.
They gonna try to tear
like-
Jay-Z down there to make Kendrick Lamar raise him up. Nah.
No. I'm also ask this. Why are
think
we
Solange
only?
is a
Why?
genius.
Hold on. Why are we only attaching the title genius to like
Rappers.
not necessarily rappers, but entertainers,
Celebrities.
entertainers. The geniuses that I'm sure all of us was educated to believe in or understand, brought along real world industry change that changed people's lives over a course of generations.
Okay.
And I'm not saying
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar,
I'm saying name one.
Martin Luther King.
Martin
Steve
Luther
Jobs.
King, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates.
See,
I mean, think about it. Where we are with personal computers.
Listen.
We rely on personal computers nowadays. Can you think about?
if you were to talk about how smart somebody is, and you wanted to name a smart person and say they were a genius, none of them have anything on Stephen Hawking. Am I right?
Yes, I agree.
But
I
see,
agree, but
So that's really, really smart.
I
Several
agree.
different
No,
genius, like-
That's really smart.
So y'all don't think LeBron is a genius?
No, he's just an athlete.
I think.
Oh,
I
that's
think he
not
has some.
right.
I think.
I
I
would
think
say
No.
I
He's
can't.
smart. I'm not taking away from his intelligence, but he is an athlete. In 20
Listen.
years, LeBron will be forgotten.
No, he won't.
No,
Yes,
he
he
won't.
will.
No, he
No, he
won't. No, he won't. In 20 years,
No, he
he's
won't.
gonna-
Somebody
in
will
20
break
years,
those
in
records.
20 years, Michael Jordan is going to be forgotten.
Yes, and
And
then,
then-
in 30
And in
years,
20 years,
in 30
Childish
years,
see.
LeBron
Gambino
will
gonna
be
be
forgotten.
forgotten in 20 years.
Yes.
You got to think.
20
You
years,
got to
so-
think. Bill Russell is still talked about.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Yes,
No, he's
he
not.
is.
A lot of people forgot. Listen, a lot of people don't know, never seen Bill Russell play. They haven't watched no videos of Bill Russell play, and they barely know they know the name Bill Russell, but they don't really know what Bill Russell did and what his stats were or anything like that. And I'm saying Jordan is going to fade at some point, and LeBron is going to take on that space. And at some point, LeBron will fade to a
And
degree.
that's
But,
what I'm saying.
but
That
when
doesn't
all the
constitute
Jordan
a
heads
genius.
die off, LeBron will be known as the GOAT.
Which is a good segue
And
to our
Jordan will be the
commercial. We
OG.
come right back.
He'll be the original GOAT.
What we gonna talk about in sports when we come right back, Dave?
Oscar Roberts.
About Cleveland losing again tonight.
All right, we'll be right back with some
About to.
sports people. Give us a call at 202-656-1BAR. Salute.
Don't say that, man.
LeBron got 40 and he still.
Just a warm up. Drink. I heard the bitch, she got that water. Splash. Drip. Splash. Hey, tater tot. Fuck niggas on my radar watch. Crack a block on them. Turn them to some tater shots. Iced out watch. Round round in the club. Round round. Keep the damn. Think it's 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 6 o'clock. I'm gon' pop. If I don't, I'm back to the pots. I got bras. Big bills, big arms. Stomach gun. Come out and play, let's have fun. Big scales, fish scale, big weight, iceberg, ice tray, plug call. Try to front, I don't need it. Pocket strong, press a name it strong. Get freezing, young nigga, pay your dealers. Grandma, auntie Epic, auntie Nisa, Uncle Bo, auntie Greta, sir, you Burgess, auntie Eva, she got a pound, she might just serve us. Pop a Birkin just to start them. I took off some purple just to warm up. Drink. I heard your bitch, she got that water. Splash. Splash. Slippery. Excuse me. Please me. Believe me. Can't be. 'Cause I'm blessing Ferraris. You can bet on me. I'm slippery. She numbing me, that tongue on me. Honestly, I should fuck with me, a wife to be. In Italy, but her fur look like a wildebeest. She chill with me, she just don't worry, it is a bill to me. I pull up the Diablo, I pull up with models, I give her first for leave. We come for butter, she swallow the bottle, I'm all of her ovaries. I give her some dollars, I Gucci the color, now she can't get over me. She wanna dose with me, just hop in the ghost with me. Me and Miley don't fuck with nobody, you bitch ass nigga inside. Run in your house with boots in the shot, your mama might be up inside. Cars from body back, bitch with a body, but really don't get in the body. Cabbage and poppin', I seen a little mousy, I could've pulled up and just shot you. It's a jungle, I let 'em survive. Virgin just to start 'em. I took off some purple just to warm 'em.
sentando assim de boa, vou sentando assim de boa. Vou sentando assim de boa. Putaria rola solto nesse pico o tempo todo. Vou sentando assim de boa, vou sentando assim de boa. Vou sentando assim de boa, vou sentando assim de boa. 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 Novinha, que eu sei que tu gosta. Prepara novinha, que eu sei que tu gosta. Esse rebolado seu papel é minha Esse rebolado seu papel é minha Putaria rola
It
solto
was only like 30
nesse
seconds
pico
long.
tempo.
Yo, welcome back to WLVS Radio. You're tuning into the Open Bar.
Salute.
Salute. Don't forget to check our shirts out. Both of these dudes are rocking them. They're looking tight today. Look at these shirts.
Not tight, as in nice.
Check.
Nice.
Don't show
nice.
the ashy elbows.
Don't show the actual. Oh, damn, boy.
Open Bar
Anyway,
Radio.
you can order these shirts online at openbartuesdays@gmail.com. Part of the proceeds benefit the people of Puerto Rico. Help us reach our goal. We have not reached 1 penny yet. We're really trying. Also, don't forget to go and subscribe to YouTube, to the WLVS Radio YouTube station. There you can see all the past shows from our show as well as other shows that this great station has to offer. So check them out. Go ahead and subscribe on YouTube. And then we want to give a special shout out to our girl, Sharice Crawford. What's up? We miss you, girl. Tomorrow she's having a Meet the Commissioner meeting at where is it going to be at, Dave? I can't really see from here.
It doesn't say.
It doesn't actually say where, but we'll
Meet the commissioner.
Yes.
meet the commissioner.
Tomorrow?
We need to meet her.
Yes.
Let's go
Tomorrow, 7
there.
p.m.
Yeah,
I got
well,
a
let's go.
question.
Let's go check out.
We're going to go
I
in there
got
and
a
support her.
question.
And
Sharice,
support.
call us and tell us where the event going to be. We need to find out so everybody can know.
We need to also petition her in terms of bringing, DC being able to bring cattle back into DC. That's
Cattle.
important.
What's cattle?
Cattle.
Cattle? You don't know what cattle
You
is?
talking about beef?
Cow.
Oh, cow.
Live.
Livestock.
Some Isn't enough heifers in the city?
Nah, I ain't talking about them. I ain't talking about it's sad to say this. I was at the barbershop a couple of years ago, and a big'em walked out of nowhere.
A big'em.
A big'em walked out of nowhere, and one of the girls said, Precious, can you grab me some chicken next door?
Oh, that's
I
mean.
died laughing, bro. I died laughing. My barber just started laughing with me because I just thought about that one scene from Precious where she went in and jacked the bucket of chicken.
And then
it was
it's
all
sad
mad.
that whole
was-
movie messed up the whole world. Because I used to call everybody Precious. Now
No,
you can't use
you
that. People
can't.
getting
You can
insulted.
never be named Precious, bro.
I'm like, oh, thank you, Precious. Now
I don't think nobody's naming their kids Precious anymore.
Dog,
After that movie.
Dave, I got this girl I want to hook you up with. Her name is Precious. What would you say? What would you say?
I'll pass.
That movie messed up the
I
whole.
got this girl I want to hook you up with. Her name is Precious. Would you go for it?
I would.
He gotta say that now. He gotta say
But the
that.
crazy thing, I had my sister, right? And one time I was like, she asked me, she said, I asked her, can I get something to drink? She brought it. I said, thank you, Precious. She said, motherfucker. And she threw the drink in my face.
No, nobody wants to be called
like,
Precious.
whoa.
Yeah, I remember the mothers in the church would look at the young girls have a baby and the baby wasn't cute, and they'd be like, "Oh,
She's so precious.
She's so precious.
they were, oh, is she precious?
Fucked
Yeah,
up, man.
Yeah.
That's a baby, all right.
That's
That's a baby.
Yeah, that's a baby.
That is a
the
baby.
mothers be like, "Was she
look,
precious?"
Look at them eyes. She got them old Olivia eyes.
They say, "Was she precious?" Yeah, she was precious. Okay, you know what that means.
Nobody wants to be known as that
Precious.
person.
So, ladies, if you listen, if he call you precious, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
Probably not.
So dumb.
Probably not. Hey, you know what? Before we go into sports, I've been stuck on these daggone these shows, the videos that show on Facebook where the predators, the like the lions attacking like alligators. Or have y'all been watching those?
No.
I've seen a couple of those.
Y'all need to check them
I
out.
watched the big cats.
I
you know.
have a real job, man. I just ain't got time to do that, man. I'm
Okay.
just keeping it real.
But you don't even have Facebook, so you probably wouldn't. Wouldn't do it.
It's called YouTube.
But anyway, the last one I saw was this lion went after this. What do you call I forget what you call those things with the hoofs. What do you call them? Wildebeest. The wildebeest.
You mean horns,
Man,
antlers?
he flipped that daggone lion about 4 times. I was like, whoa, that was amazing. Y'all gotta watch him if y'all ever check them out.
So who won?
The wildebeest got away. He kept flipping the lion. Like every time, he just kept flipping him over. Like flipping them. The next time he flipped him on a rock, the lion laid there. It was hilarious. I was like, but the lion, normally how they get them, they usually grab their balls and pull them down.
Yeah,
So it's really,
Wildebeest like, I'm not going out like that.
I ain't going out like that. He fought, so I'm proud of that.
Not today.
I'm proud of that. Dave, what's going on in sports?
Well, Cleveland is down 0-2 tonight.
Really?
After LeBron even had a triple-double. He scored 21 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And he ended up with 42, what was it? 42, 10, and 12.
Dang.
Wow.
And
Still lost.
still lost.
You got no help.
107 and 94.
Wow.
Do you think he cared though? I mean, didn't he got like all the rings he need at this point?
No.
I've been
I
saying.
mean, you never have too
many,
much.
you think?
You know, I made an argument amongst my friends regarding LeBron. I said, in years to come, as he plays more and more, and LeBron, you know, LeBron's going to care less and less about basketball because he's focusing on so
business.
many things. Yeah, he's focusing on so many things
Yeah,
beyond basketball that he's caring less and less about.
I don't think it's that right now. I think he's just only caring about championships because he has a shot at being the greatest ever. And right now it's a debate. It's not really a debate, but it is a debate because the old heads don't want to let go of Michael Jordan.
But the thing is, it's like, does he care? What I'm saying is, does he
he,
really care about that?
cares. Yeah, he does. I think he wants to be the GOAT.
I mean, what is really impacting him right now? When you really look at like what he's been the topic of his conversations in the last couple of years, he's mainly been talking a lot about politics, business, personal investments.
he doing
He
that
doesn't. I
stuff.
mean, even when Michael Jordan was playing, Michael Jordan talked about the game.
No, but Mike
But-
didn't have what LeBron has.
Mike didn't have a microphone either.
I agree. I agree with
YouTube
both.
buddy about that.
I agree with both of you. I agree with both of you.
Yeah, LeBron.
But what I'm saying is, if you listen to his conversations, think about somebody like Kobe. You know, Kobe lived for the game.
Right. LeBron
To me,
Why do you feel like that?
I look at LeBron and I don't see it as a bad thing. Don't get it twisted. I see it as an amazing
Pat's
thing.
taking that kind of personal.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just trying to figure
He's
out
like, I don't like no Kobe.
Where's he getting this? LeBron doesn't
I
care
know.
about the game.
When I look
Kobe
at
them
LeBron,
did.
I see somebody who's trying to transcend beyond the game. Because a lot of ball players,
he is planning a future beyond the game.
yeah,
He is.
and that's what I see mostly now.
But-
and what I'm saying is, more and more when you listen to the topic of his conversation, he's good. He's amazing. He's
Okay,
the best right now.
Time out. He's down 0-2. He's supposed to lose these 2 games. First of all, because now they go home and play 2 games. Now if you lose those 2 games, it's over with. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
And you got to think about it. Is he really going to win in the finals? Because that beast out there out west, boy, ain't nobody stopping that right
Yeah,
now.
Joe.
But you
That's,
know,
they
the real story
And
why
my-
people watching the Cleveland game, they want to know what is Tristan Thomas doing.
And my- this-
Hell no. Ain't nobody thinking about no damn Tristan Thompson.
They want to know if he gonna show up. Oh, they want to know if Chloe gonna be there. Or did they bring the baby? That's all. That's why everybody going to the
and my
game.
thing is,
Hell
like,
no.
If he
They in
doesn't
Boston.
win, and what I'm saying is,
So you don't think Chloe showed up?
No.
what I'm saying
to
is,
support him?
Pastor, don't be surprised if LeBron pulls a Randy Moss.
LeBron.
I know.
LeBron.
Lebanon
Boy,
James.
No more punch,
Don't
boy.
be surprised if he pulls a Randy Moss.
Okay.
Don't be surprised if he pulls a lot of. He's one of those athletes that retire before his time is over. I'm saying, don't be surprised.
Well, no, I mean he already there though.
You know,
what I'm saying?
and that's what I'm saying. He's been in since he was 18.
No. But what I'm saying, this is his 15-year end, so this is about the end
I
of
think
the
he
career.
has. I think he has a couple records to break.
Yeah,
I mean, he got.
I see it
I
coming.
think 3 more years.
I see it coming.
Kobe played 19. That 19th year was kind of a like.
Oh, you think
Throw away.
LeBron?
20 years. He played 20 years.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, those last 2 years were throwaway years.
So how long LeBron been playing there? How many?
15.
15.
So
And
you
that's what I'm
got-
saying.
three more.
Don't. What I'm saying
I'd
is,
say 5.
Don't be surprised though if LeBron. And I'm not saying he's going to do this, but just me looking at his conversation and looking at what he's doing be outside of basketball. Don't be surprised if LeBron turns into one of those players or becomes one of those players that's just be like, you know, I'm gonna just hang up my tights this year.
Types. Oh my.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
I didn't know he was a ballerina now.
you know what I mean. Shoes. I'm saying don't. I foresee LeBron
Well, he
retiring.
got that lifetime contract with Nike.
Boy,
He
y'all
ain't
let-
hanging up his
And what I'm
shoes.
saying is,
Y'all let him make his own drink, man. Y'all was wrong.
what I'm saying is, if I had to bet on it, I wouldn't be surprised if LeBron
That's why y'all can't
retires.
be late no more.
I see. Yo, salute to my boy. We glad you back, country. Salute.
Country is back.
Yo, we'll be right back, Pastor. What we gonna talk about when we come back?
We're gonna talk about pleasing your mate, maybe going as far as a threesome.
Ooh, damn, that's gonna be hot.
I guess.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be some good conversation.
How far would you go?
Wow, how far would you go?
Yeah, how far would you go?
Give us a call at 202-656-1BAR. Let us know how far you gonna go to please your mate. Salute.
Assim de boa, vou sentando assim de boa. Boa, vou sentando assim de boa. Boa, vou sentando assim de boa. Na pegada da Mari que os meninos tão desce, não desce, não desce, novinha. 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 Senta pra valer, se 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 sinta-se à vontade aqui no baile, a hora é essa. Vou sentando assim de boa, vou sentando assim de boa. 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 Novinha, que eu sei que tu gosta. Prepara novinha, que eu sei que tu gosta. Esse rebolado seu esse rebolado seu Putaria rola solto nesse pico tempo. Vou sentando assim de boa, vou sentando assim de boa. Putaria rola solto nesse pico tempo. Vou sentando assim de boa, vou sentando assim de boa. Vou sentando assim de boa. Vou sentando assim de boa. Na pegada da Mari que os meninos tão.
Rapaziada, qual é, rapaziada? Qual é, rapaziada? Qual é, rapaziada?
Shit's very clear. Pass me a joint, guarantee I'ma hit it. Come to that life, I don't talk it, I live it. I got an old school, that's why you can sit in. I got a crib that you probably can't get. I got a pound, we can grind it and twist it. I've been at work on the grind for a minute. Smoking out loud, still handling my business. She fuck with me because I got the counting my biggies. Putting it all in the bank, but I don't really mind if I spend it. Can't take it, don't cross the line when you finish. When you stay all on your grind, you can get it. When we be fucking, I'm climbing the Bennett. She fuck with me because I got the vision. Haters be talking, don't mind them, don't listen. Ducking them shots, that's divine intervention. I be so hot, try me come visit. You make a choice, hope you like your decision. Come to my crib, we can spark and get lifted. Go up and smoke just like I'm a magician. Ain't fuck with me, then she probably was tripping. Lighting them up just like the electrician. Get to this money, get high my intention. Roll me one up, that's as loud as the
my sports segment already.
We didn't know you were
He said
finished.
community college
You
basketball.
let them. Anyway, welcome back to WLVS Radio. You tune into the open bar.
Salute.
Salute. Now, I know I say every segment is my favorite segment. This is my absolute favorite segment. The Love Guru himself is in the building, wearing pearls around his arm, but I digress. But
Black pearls.
Black pearls. Oh, I like the ring too. I ain't see that. Come on now.
What's
Y'all
going
see
on?
that? Y'all see that on air? That man, he down. He all black.
What's good?
Anyway, the Love Guru. What's on your mind? What are we talking
Yeah, see,
about?
guru is better than genius, right? You know, we call everybody a genius.
Because guru is another word for professional, right?
I guess you could
necessarily.
say.
Professional is only thing makes somebody a professional versus an amateur is that one gets paid and one doesn't.
No, you can be a professional hoe.
You're getting paid.
Or you can be a professional cheater.
But you could be an amateur and get paid.
That's true.
Was that Mouchy getting paid?
Right. No. Amateurs don't get paid.
No, you can do an amateur night at a comedy show.
Rookies
You can
don't
win
get paid.
money.
Isn't a rookie an amateur?
No, rookie's not an amateur. They're a professional. They become a pro when
So what is an amateur?
An amateur is someone who is an understudy of someone who's actually getting paid for the job. Or like an
So
intern.
that sounds like an intern.
Or like an intern. That's what I just said.
I thought amateur just meant undeveloped, immature, beginning,
But you don't. You're not getting paid for that.
Get paid. Oh, okay, all right.
You when you become a professional, that's when you get paid.
I feel where you're going with it. I just feel like technically you could be
I
called
think you
on
get
it.
paid as an amateur too.
I'm just playing devil's
Like
advocate.
amateur night at
No.
the Apollo, you can win $1,000.
You have to win, but you perform for free. You become a professional when you win because now you have something underneath your belt. Now
No,
you've gotten paid for it.
Okay.
If you must.
You're not amateur if you're a rookie getting paid for the first time, man.
No,
Like
because see when you go to college, right? You ball probably harder than any of the NBA players, right? And you just saying basketball.
Mm-hmm.
You do not get paid.
it's amateur ball.
It's amateur ball.
Okay.
And
I'm just saying that.
and then and just like any
Google
other
definition
sport.
again.
He had to Google.
Go ahead.
A person who engages in a pursuit, especially a sport, on an unpaid basis.
That's an amateur,
That's
right?
an amateur.
Yeah.
Still sounds technically wrong.
Right.
All right.
I mean,
It technically sounds wrong. I mean, just by the because you can be an amateur and get paid. Like, I mean, you come out of high school, right?
No.
And go, like Kobe did. A couple people did. LeBron started high school, and LeBron came out of high school and got a $100 million contract. He didn't play any ball. He played high school
I guess
ball.
he became
he
professional.
play, but the thing
Rookie and amateur aren't synonyms.
Well, they got
Yeah.
him. They got him
They
on.
are
but
synonyms?
see, you got to understand something. No,
said
they're not.
They're not synonyms.
But,
Okay.
but you're right. He got a $100 million contract coming out of high school, right?
So he's not amateur?
No, he's a professional now because he's
okay.
getting paid. He wasn't getting paid when he was in high school.
Wow.
Amateur. Okay.
Hey, y'all, one thing I forgot to mention before we talk about love.
And
sex,
just like
relationships.
actors.
I'm an
and
amateur
actresses.
pastor.
No, you.
No, you're
not
a
getting
professional. You get paid.
Paid. You get paid 10% every Sunday.
No, I don't.
Every
You
Sunday
get donation.
10%.
Donation.
I'm amateur.
But Pat, have you checked out Jada Pickett's new show? It's called Red Table. Have you
I've
heard
seen
about
clips.
it? Oh my God, it is really amazing.
It's
Like,
good.
she does
And
an
she talked to-
interview. She does an interview with her with Will Smith's first wife, his baby
Okay.
mother, and it is like it's really.
I seen the
touching,
previews. It
overwhelming.
seemed like it was gonna be good.
It's a great. And then she also, at one point, her and what's my girl, Gabrielle Union, they were beefing. So they make peace at that red table at that thing. She's doing a lot of
Why
great
were they
things.
beefing?
You have to watch the show to find out. I didn't see that episode, but it's coming up.
Okay.
But I know it was really. I heard it was like an amazing thing. But anyway,
Nice.
when y'all get a chance, check that Red
For
Table.
sure, Red Table, for sure.
The Red Table Talk. So what we gonna talk about, Pastor?
Well, basically, in relationships, I guess the question would be, if your partner isn't willing to fulfill some sexual fantasy that you have, is that a deal breaker? That's just to get the conversation started, right?
Ladies.
If it's a sexual thing and your partner's not really willing to do it, is that a deal breaker?
It could be in your relationship.
Depends on.
Are you talking to us individually right
Yeah, individually asking the question,
It
right?
depends on what it is for me. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie. I like oral sex.
Right.
know,
So if she
I
doesn't
love-
want to do oral sex, that could be a deal breaker for you.
Oh, yes.
100. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So
If
what
you
is
ain't-
it?
if you ain't sucking
but,
no
but,
dick-
okay, but what if she says, I want to suck your dick, but I want to toss your salad also?
Nah. And see, I mean,
What she
nah.
said, and she wanted to talk to yourself?
She want to toss your salad.
And suck your dick.
Yeah.
Oh.
That just makes it freakier. I ain't gonna lie.
You with it?
You know,
you wigging your salad
no, baby,
toss.
you can drink this dog on life force juice.
So you saying?
You
But
can
I
just-
guess your question is if that's what you like your salad toss, but she's saying no.
Okay,
Is
here's
that a
a real
deal breaker?
angle. How about this? How about you have a girl and she wants to bring a girl into your bedroom, but not necessarily for you, for her.
I'm with it.
But she'll share with you.
I'm with it.
How would she share with it? Not necessarily
But
for
she
you?
bringing the girl in for her though.
Okay, I'm with it.
You with it?
Yeah.
So you saying the fact that if we say no, that means we're not giving her sexual her.
Kind of, yes.
Oh. Okay.
You're not for so.
Are you with it or you not?
Or would you let her? What if she wanted to break with you if you didn't want to let her bring a girl in? Because she wants a girl.
She wants a girl to come in.
She says, "Babe, you're all right, but I really need to bring."
You okay?
I think that I would go for it, but I'm just saying. The reason why I just think only thing I would get mad if it was another man that she wanted to bring. So because like.
You're okay, but I need a different man.
Oh, that's
cool. Okay, you're okay. She's okay, but I need a man to come
Okay,
too.
so even that's even that one. What if your girl did say she want to bring another guy in the room? Like, is that a deal breaker?
I think it should be. I think.
For me, it's a deal breaker.
But should you be asking your girl for a threesome?
Well, of course,
with
that's the
two
question.
women,
Right?
If she wants that, like
So I'm saying, is
that's
it
a real question.
is it a deal breaker for you?
Hell yeah! I'm not gonna sit here and lie about it, and
They are double standards.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna sit here and lie about it.
How much is he
It's
paying?
funny because
That's Ron's truth,
He's
right
not
there.
touching me.
That's Ron's truth. Ron said, "How much is he paying?"
How much is he paying? Because you ever saw remember the movie Indecent Proposal?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he got
That $1
paid
million?
That $1 million.
Which is kind of where I wanted to get to. Not the indecent proposal, but I wanted to get to the idea of, technically, in most times in relationships, you like to think of yourself as a person that is all in, right? Whatever your partner wants, I'll give you, right? And you want them to give you whatever you want. But the idea is that there are feelings and certain emotions that follow that you can't control. So it's like in Indecent Proposal, he was like, for $1 million, yeah, you can sleep with him one time and we over, right? So it sounds like a good idea. But after the fact, you're sitting there thinking, did she really like it? Did she enjoy it? Did he?
She obviously did because she went back with him. If y'all remember,
Did he?
She
Did
left
he
on
break
the
her
way.
down? Did he steal her heart from me? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think she enjoyed it. I think she enjoyed the fact that
The
she
idea.
had access to more money now.
I don't
to a
know.
better
'Cause he
lifestyle.
asked if y'all remember that movie.
But this is the thing, though. Think about it. Now y'all got to go back to having sex, right, and having each other, right? And it's like, but you both know that the money's not because of nothing you did.
Ooh.
Like you didn't get us as money. We was broke with you.
Well, I think my issue.
That's
would
because
be-
she wouldn't allow it.
But I think
If she would allow me to tap Oprah, I would have had $1 billion. Fuck $1 million.
But in that situation, I think my issue would be just like the movie is if I ask you, like, let's say she had sex for $1 million and we got that money, then like he did when he asked her, "Did you enjoy it?" And she said, "I did. I'm sorry. It was good."
She did say that?
She said it was good, and
Right.
then
And
that's
that broke
the
him
part
down.
That broke him down.
Because Tank wrote a song about that. He was like, I wasn't ready for that ass. It was a heartbreaker, right?
Right.
He said, I wasn't ready for the ass. I asked the
I
question.
think these are ego crushers.
but I wasn't sure I was ready for her to say.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So if I ask,
but don't
her-
ask
if
a
I-
question that
Well,
you're
that's
not
what I'm
ready
saying.
for the
well,
answer.
he should, but I'm
Absolutely.
saying if I asked her, my particular other that, and they said yeah they did enjoy it with the other person,
Right.
that probably would break me down. Then
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't want to spend the money. I wouldn't want nothing to do with the money. But if they be like, oh my God, I was hit. Why would you make me do that? And I'll be like, I'm sorry, baby. Why we spend that money? I understand. If that make any sense.
Yeah, it sounds like you're a slave.
Sound like you're a hypocrite.
Yeah, exactly. And you're a prisoner of the moment because it's like
I never said I told
as
the
long
truth.
as you feel good, you're gonna take the money and run. But if the real negative feelings come in, you still want to spend the money. I need the money at that point.
I'm going to spend it, but I'm not going to like it. I'm going to like my new Jordan.
And my thing is like,
He said, "I'm gonna like
You
my
know,
nigga."
Would you
you-
let your girl bring another guy into the bedroom?
For
Oh,
money
hell no.
purposes,
Hell
for
no.
financial purposes, or just in general?
No
Because she's
purpose.
a-
Hold
because
up.
she's a whore.
No purpose.
Because she's a whore. That's the hardest one.
No, I couldn't do it if she's
Couldn't
a
do
whore.
it. You couldn't say with her, could you?
But you know,
I mean, are we going to like a swinger club?
It's double
or Is
standards.
it something like
It's definitely double standard.
It's double standard.
you know,
It's
it's
definitely
funny.
double
It's funny. Me
I
and
just
my
don't
girl.
take sex that seriously, people.
Me-
I don't understand why y'all do it.
Me and my girl, we had this conversation, and and she asked me, she's like,
What'd he say?
would you do you want a threesome? And I'm like, every American man wants a threesome, point blank. Every
Right.
American man would love.
Nah, not every.
You're right. Every American man, most American men will want a damn threesome with two women. Most,
Right.
most straight.
None of y'all
motherfuckers.
here have never had that.
But I said, and I said, now I told her this, I don't like to share. I said, if I sit there and say, yes, it is, what's to stop you from coming back, a year or so from now and saying, like, I want a threesome,
With a
but this
guy.
time I want two dudes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
All
trying,
four
and
y'all?
I'm thinking in a sense of fair, and I'm be like,
That'd be
fuck
a
no.
foursome.
Naturally, I'm gonna be like,
Three
fuck no.
dudes and your girl.
Yeah,
She's
like,
a hoe.
but the thing is, and I told her straight up, like,
You
yo,
know
I'm
enough
gonna
hoes for that. Let me
and she
see.
was like,
One,
well, there's
two.
girls that I know girls who've done that, blah, blah, blah. I said, now you're already like that. Meaning basically you swing both ways already.
For 4
Then
dudes?
you know what I'm saying? If you
just-
no, what I'm saying is
I'm just
you're a chick who's already going back and forth already, that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? I should know that coming
Three
into the
girls.
relationship.
Three
Right.
guys.
You know what I'm saying? I know that coming in a relationship. I'm dating somebody who's bisexual.
Three guys.
Yeah,
You know,
Oh my god.
for sure. I mean, listen.
That wouldn't be a foursome.
That'd be a fourth. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
I'm sorry. My threesomes, I want them to be memorable. I don't want to have threesomes.
Remember?
No, I'm memorable. I don't want to have threesomes with fat chicks and be like, "That's a threesome, dog." Okay.
That was good.
That would be memorable.
I'm sorry, man. I want to enjoy my threesomes.
Hold up now. You never had sex with a fat woman? Oh god, it's amazing. It's really
I've
good.
had sex with. I've been cornered by a big joint a couple of times. I ain't.
And
Gonna
you had to
lie,
go.
man.
You had to go ahead and give her what she wanted.
I had to, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and lie.
Oh, precious.
Did y'all see Precious Sexy?
Look. I love my big girls, but I'm gonna be real with you. If I can't carry you over, over my back, I know I'm a stout dude, but if I can't carry you over my back, I can't. That's only so far I can go.
It's too much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, what if you have to like lift the stomach up to get?
Nah, I'm gonna shut up, man, because that's wrong, man.
Just flip her over
me
or
tell
turn
you
her to
something.
a side.
That's true. We're back.
Big girls tend to be really soft, man.
Ooh, yeah. And they smell.
And how do
good.
you know,
They
Pastor?
smell good.
People say that. and I
They're probably
think-
really
I think
moist.
Big women smell
Pastors
good.
are
Every
big
big woman
girl.
that I've like.
And listen, and
Encountered.
they probably have no. You know how some people like. Oh,
Let's
that
find
hurts.
out Pastor a roomy magnet.
Hey yo, I'm not trying to start them, but after
Hey.
last week, Pastor is my hero. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone.
What happened last week?
You
man?
wasn't here. We can't talk about it. We can't. Pastor was very anointed last week.
Yeah, dumb, man.
Very anointed.
So I mean, so how far would you go though to please your mate?
I would
Depends.
go-
Well, it
Now,
sounds
now
like
does it
y'all
have
being-
to be sexually?
If it's within reason, I'll go as far as I can go. If it's within reason,
All right,
what
tell me
if-
this,
but if
tell
you-
me this.
What if she tell you that she wants you to fist her? Put your fist.
know what I said. And not my
I
threshold.
think I would just punch her and like, get out my house.
Hey, no.
Right.
Hold on.
What you was about to say?
I was gonna say, well, let's flip it just a little bit then. Let's say that your girl actually comes to you and she wants you to break the law for her.
Oh no.
No. Depend. Well, you know
You're
what?
gonna bail on her that quick? Now you go to
No,
guys go to their girl all the time and like lie for me, do this, and just go
Well,
to
what-
court
what
with me
time
and
you
say
wanna
I
break
was
the law?
here.
What type of law? What
You talking
type of
about
law?
like-
What type
like-
of law?
You talking about like
Like-
tear the
like-
tag off
Hold
the
this for
mattress?
me. Hold this for me.
Hold that for me.
Tear the tag off the mattress.
Tell the police
Right.
that I was with you.
Right.
That's different. You know, it depends. Like I said, within reason.
Oh, that's
if you
different. I
asking
would
me
do
to
that.
kill somebody,
Oh, yeah, I
I'm
ain't
not.
kill
I'm not
nobody.
doing
She said,
that.
I killed them. Just help me lift the
If
body.
you- nah, baby.
Can you help me wash my?
baby.
Can you help me wash my trunk out?
You don't.
my freedom.
You don't know if
means
you in
way
that when
more
you're in
to
that
me.
situation.
If it wasn't,
You don't know when you're in that situation because if you married to somebody, you in love with somebody, you don't want to see them go to jail.
Pastor,
Somebody-
Exactly.
So I might be like, oh my God, okay, we gotta take care of this.
Pastor, I'm gonna say this.
I'm not doing it.
Pastor, if it's within reason.
That's 'cause you ain't never
If
What I'm
it's
saying
within
is,
reason.
yeah.
If-
What I'm saying is, you become an accomplice so fast because it's like
Exactly.
you're doing small things to help. Like I just sprayed the water hose in the trunk, right? I didn't like you know what I'm saying, kill the body or anything. I just sprayed the trunk out.
And that's how motherfuckers end up in jail.
That's right. That's why we can't be together. That's deal breaker. Deal breaker.
So
Hey,
Let's ask the community couple that's here. How far would you go to keep her out of jail?
first on the threesome.
Out of jail?
On the threesome. On the threesome.
Oh, we can't
What do you mean?
Like let's start with we start with the criminal piece first, and that is like
He trying to soften
I
the blow.
did
no, is there one of you that would actually take a hit for the other one? Like
go to jail
what
for?
what if you really did something wrong, right? And they come and he can easily just say he did it. Like, would you take that L and know it's gonna cost her a year? Say I did it. It was mine. Would you take the bullet for her? Would you take the bullet for him?
Damn, that's a heated question, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah,
I
probably
would
not.
take a bullet for my wife.
I think we're both saying no. We
Oh, wow.
We probably let the other person
time.
do our own time. Yeah.
Didn't T.I.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, didn't T.I. take the rap for Tiny because
Allegedly.
allegedly
Right.
she was the one that had the weed and
That was
he
the pills.
No, I
Yeah.
think T.I. did that because he didn't want to stay home with all them kids by himself, so I don't blame him.
No, well, I guess this is the thing though. But here, let me change the stakes a little bit. So let's say you actually got in trouble and something happened. You got dishonorably discharged. This is all made up.
Okay.
And you got like a strike against you, right? So what you're dealing with now is gonna like impact you much more than if he took it. Cause say his record's clean, so he says, "I'll say it's mine. I'll take it, and I'll get off as a first offense." So would you give up your first offense, like your freebie, for her? Cause if she already has something on like her record, so if she gets this, it's not gonna be like it's gonna be like, oh, she's really gonna get hit.
better yet, you're drunk. She's drunk. She's driving, and you get stopped by a cop. Are you gonna switch seats with her? She's small enough to be able to do it.
Yeah, I'd do that if I wasn't.
Oh yeah.
Oh, if I was also drunk.
No, if you were
No,
sober.
If
you
I
were
was sober and I was in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
But you
think
probably
for
wouldn't have
the-
been driving in the first place, though.
Yeah, I would have been. Yeah, I would have been driving.
Whoever was sober would be
But
driving.
I wouldn't have been sober. So.
For the first question you were asking before, I feel like, if I did something wrong or I had something, like I wouldn't want him to take the fall for me. Like I'd want to take responsibility. I'd feel so terrible.
So
I'd
I know-
feel so
I know,
terrible.
but-
I'd be like, no,
But
I did
The
that.
only reason he says no, I would say I had it is because you just got something off your record.
If there were like extenuating circumstances, yeah.
And he said-
I mean, maybe if I knew that I was gonna get a lesser punishment, and
You
it
might-
would
you might take the
affect
L for
him
him.
way greater.
Right. You might do
Sure,
that.
maybe.
Whose
maybe.
weed is this?
Yeah, but in my case, it would probably be worse for me since military. But
Even that, right? He might say, I got to try to protect your thing, even though it might have been something. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
say
Now the
depending.
first question.
Maybe the answer is maybe.
But we don't want, we can't put this couple
Why not?
with threesomes. We don't ask them about their threesomes.
Why not?
Because we got to bring your girl in here. We got to ask
That's
them about.
not. That's not.
That's fine.
That's inappropriate.
I mean, you can ask them. Okay.
I'll
Ask them.
say-
Are y'all
I'll
willing
say
to answer
my
the question?
general opinion?
General opinion, yes.
Okay, my general thought is that if a woman is asking for a threesome, then she should be with two guys. If she's right, then she should be willing to give a threesome with two girls, and vice versa. And if a guy says, "Hey, I want to do a threesome," two girls and me, then
Right.
he should be willing to do a threesome with two guys and the girl.
No, but the question was she asked.
Yeah. What she said.
She
just-
no.
that's
She
just
said
my
no. But you said you formed it as she wanted to bring a girl in,
Yes. She want to bring a girl in.
not a
Yeah.
guy.
This is true.
That was kind of specific, I think, for like the girl. Really
Yeah, exactly.
It sounded
yeah.
like the girl in your situation was almost like
The
ready.
girl wants to bring a girl in. Like,
Yeah.
like
She doesn't want a guy.
My girl wants to bring another girl in, and so I'm feeling some kind of a way.
Now, how would you take that, Jacob?
If she wanted to bring another girl in,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm down.
But she wants it for her, not necessarily for you though.
not necessarily for you. You're cool with that,
As long as
right?
he can watch.
Man,
Whatever
Jacob
she's
is so secure.
I mean,
No,
because
I'm
he's
not-
gonna join in.
Sorry.
He's gonna join in.
But my thing is,
I'm so
but like I
insecure.
said, Pastor, if my girl's already like that, I'm game for it. If she wants to do it, yeah, I'm game for it. I would never step to my girl and be like, yo, let's have a threesome. Because I don't want to have to deal with that situation where, well, I gave you a threesome. I want a threesome. I want 2 dicks in me. I'm not trying to deal with that. I'm not trying
My
to put
dick
myself
in a dildo.
Yeah, I'm not trying to answer that question.
Yeah, no, I get that. I guess to me that it's a little odd if me and my girl are kicking it and she's like, babe, listen, I've been thinking I want to bring another guy in. Immediately I'm thinking you already got the guy in mind who you want to bring in, right? And the fact that you trust him like that, it's probably something already going. I'm thinking like that, right? But I'm like,
as you should.
That's odd, right? Isn't that odd? Because what if I go to my girl and I'm like, babe, I was thinking, right? I want to bring my man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Why you gonna bring your man in?
that's what I'm saying for me, right?
Yeah.
How would she feel? Like, you want to bring a guy in?
Honestly, on some real shit, I mean,
Yeah,
When I-
honestly, on some real shit, answer that. I want to hear what you
I'm saying that it's odd for her to bring him in.
when I no,
Like,
when
if
I no real talk. I was in Europe. I was in
Europe is different rules.
I was in Europe. I was in Europe about 8 years ago. Hold on. I didn't do anything.
Make sure you want to drop this.
No, I'm dropping this. I was in Europe about 8 or 9 years ago.
Okay.
And somebody
was in Massachusetts.
You was in Europe for about
somebody I
89
didn't.
years ago?
I got real. I won't say I was backpacking, but basically I was over there for an extended period of time. So I was bumping from country to country, and I got to know this couple really, really well. And this dude stepped to
I
me.
remember one time in Bangkok.
Hold on, hold on.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
So this dude in this Europe, this dude steps to me and is like, I want you to fuck her. Like, what? That's your girl, dog. No, I know. I want you to fuck her. Can I watch? No. He says it to me fucked up. And I'm like, I can't do that, bro. I just can't do that.
He wanted to watch.
He wanted to watch. Like, literally. He wanted to watch. They're fucked up, and there are people out there like that.
You did not get it. He wanted your watch, nigga.
Right,
He
you
was about to
ain't
rob your ass.
But the thing is, I got real cool with him.
To have her, I want your watch. To have her.
He wanted to watch, and I was like, bro, I that's your girl, that's your wife, and it threw me for a loop because it came from nowhere. He just like, hey, I want you to fuck her, and I'm like, what?
He was a voyeur, man. He wanted to see you have sex.
But my point
I
is,
don't understand why.
you never know what's out here.
He
dog.
was not a voyeur. He was a robber.
But do y'all have a problem? You would have a problem with people watching you? Like, you never like.
I mean,
I would have a problem
people
with
watching?
somebody watching me.
You can't take a piss without.
Here you
somebody
go,
watching.
Maxwell. Till the cops come knocking, huh? You don't give a fuck, huh?
I just know back in Freaknik on the balcony, it was millions of people watching me. I'm glad you two wasn't out back then.
everything was going down.
Trust me, it's some things that I've done that I'm
yeah.
glad there is no video.
Oh,
ever.
don't let me talk about bike. No, man. I forgot.
we were gonna go there.
No, actually, I think it's kind of weird. I think you have to be a real special couple to handle it. Either way it goes. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think for guys to go to ladies oftentimes and ask them for threesomes, which guys we do, you know what I'm saying? We'll do that. But we don't want to do it in reverse. And we certainly don't ever count up the real effect, what really happens. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once that happens, like,
I just don't think that people should open Pandora's box and like
My point.
and be afraid of what's gonna come out of it.
My point, and that's my point.
I said you have to be a special kind of couple to be able to do it.
Yeah, I mean,
Because there's couples who do it, and they in that place. I mean,
if like I said, if you already in that place before you even start, good for you. I just can't fucking do it.
you can't do it.
I can't do it, bro.
Your
I'm
wife,
not-
your girl can't have another woman.
Nah, I can't share. I don't like share. Now she is already
You selfish
and
motherfucker.
she's already in that place.
what
and
did Tank and them say, man? Tank and Jim, when they said it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
Was that Tank Genuine? Was that Snoop and
No Snoop. No Snoop.
He said Tank.
Tank and Joanne and Tyrese, they did a song too.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I only know.
It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
I know
That's where Snoop probably got it from.
I'm sure it's
No,
plenty
Snoop
fun
can't-
without your
Snoop-
homies
that was on
having
Snoop's
any.
first album.
But I don't think the
That was
person
on
they.
Snoop's first
I don't
album.
think
You know-
the person they talking about is their woman.
And
It's just
see-
probably the round and way freak or the
Well,
side.
sure, of course.
And I gotta ask the young lady this in a row, and it's funny because it's always been a topic of debate amongst ladies. If you're a woman and you have two dudes, is that a threesome or a train? You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm not allowing nobody to run no train on my girl. I'm just saying. But some women.
Nigga,
have
you gotta get on the train.
Some women have argued, well, that's my threesome. When it's really, nah, baby, you're getting the train ran on you.
Like, well,
You getting a train ran on you if it's not your girl.
how
She's just
come
some
you get
random
to
broad.
decide that it's a train? How come?
Well,
why do
he's
you
asking,
get?
what would you consider it? Like,
That's a good question. Why I never thought of that.
Why
No,
would you?
I've heard that.
Why
You're
is
such
first of all,
a genius.
No.
You know that?
Why does that have to be?
I've heard that argument before. Like, I'm gonna just keep real amongst us fellas. If a chick takes two dudes, the dudes are running a train on her. However,
And
in
to
some
her,
girls'
it's a
mind,
threesome.
if she like, I want a threesome, but I want two dudes. There's no such thing. You're just gonna get the train run.
I can tell you.
so you saying a threesome is only defined
Who
as
said-
two women and
are
a
you-
guy?
There you go.
Who says this?
He's basically what
He's saying that people.
philosophy
You're saying
is.
that people say that.
Yeah,
Or
that-
you're saying.
I'm
let's go.
asking you
Let's-
the
I'm gonna,
question.
let's-
So
What
what do you
is there
consider-
difference?
Okay, hold on.
What's
Two
the difference
things.
between the threesome
First thing
and
is
the
he
train?
said most men
Would
think
call
of it
it.
would be a train.
Yo, we about to run the. I ran the train with so and so on this
May
girl.
say I was having a threesome. The guys are saying we were running a train on her. So yeah, so there you go. Yeah.
Well, I don't see why it can't be both. First of all,
Ain't no such thing.
I agree. With
Jackpot. But I can tell you why. I can tell you the difference, though. I can tell you why it'd be the different. I think a train is if you don't care about this girl. Now, let's say if it's my wife or my girlfriend.
yeah. Well, that's very disrespectful.
And then
Ron,
my
we ran
friend,
train on this
and
one.
me and my friend somehow or another.
that. We're playing with ourselves here. Listen,
Ron ain't
listen,
no difference.
It could be your mother. If 2-3 dudes are hitting it, she got a
It's not
train.
She got a train ran on her ass.
It's a train.
As if who the woman is deciding
Well,
whether.
and then also in the
It's a
true
train or-
true sense of a threesome, it's all three people
Interacting with each other.
interacting with each other.
True.
It's that.
That's
PJ.
why
So
I
I
said
would
two.
also argue that, like, maybe if there is a difference between, I think that a running train, whatever you want, can also is also just a threesome. It's three people having sex together.
No, but see, you're not. But see, you're not in a train.
It's-
You're not
it's-
getting three people.
It's
having
kind
sex
of like
together.
guys like to talk like to label it as running a train, so it's not so gay.
Right.
It's like that's your way of like using it as an excuse,
Not
but it's
exactly.
really you're just having a threesome with another dude.
True. Exactly. In a sense. But hold on. I guess. But
Thank
see.
you.
But see.
You made it sound so gay,
Thank
Jacob.
you.
Yeah, you did make it sound so. Yeah, that's
No,
the feminist
God, I
response to it.
No. I kind of get what he's saying, but I guess the difference. But the difference is with the two. Most times when two girls come in with a guy, all three are kind of having sex, right? When two girls come with a guy, like the guys with both girls and the girls are together, it's a traditional.
Sometimes.
You mean you're gonna have a threesome with one of your homies and you're not gonna give it a little kiss?
Heck no. Heck no. Heck no.
Come on, to give it a little lick.
You talking about after she give head and you give her a kiss?
No, he said. No,
I'm getting real gay on you guys.
he was just trying to test our gator and see how.
Oh, I missed it.
Give it a little kiss.
Give
you know?
who?
Don't
Her?
act like you ain't missed.
Give your buddy's dick.
Oh.
Definitely not. Hey, we definitely not doing that. I would say back in the day before the Lord came into my life.
You might have done, given a kiss.
Yeah. No, exactly. I think, see, you gave the right answer. It tells what a classic threesome is. A classic traditional threesome is. And I think that's what everybody kind of joining in together. But it doesn't happen with guys.
Joining in together.
I mean, I'm with a guy and two girls.
Yeah.
That's
Sure, it
classic.
happens with guys.
Huh?
It just doesn't. Maybe not as often, but it exists.
No, it absolutely does.
A threesome
I'm
where
sure.
everyone's
You get the right
participating.
guys in the right room. I guess anything is possible. I've never done one of those.
Where is this
We're gonna
going
send him some.
today?
No, I'm talking.
some videos.
Shout out to
It's
Jamil
unbelievable.
from Swerve Magazine. He's listening to the show.
Oh, Jamil.
He's really enjoying this conversation, I'm sure.
He's like that. What's up, Jamil?
Wow.
But
Is it this?
what happened?
Oh,
But
no, go ahead.
my thing is, like I said, like, you know, as you know, I don't want to even open that Pandora's box.
Like Jacob took all the air out of the room. He just made it so
He
awkward.
didn't make it awkward.
It's like,
Look. When you a youngin' and you just happy to
and
get
this
some
makes
pussy,
guys,
that's what you
and this
do.
makes guys, in order to get the feeling off of us, we got to go extra hard, right? Now we got to act like, I don't like that gay stuff.
Now, hold on. No. Every man with exception of Jacob, clearly, has ran the train. Every man has at
I
least
said
one.
Jacob ran trains.
Have you, Jacob?
You didn't read his book?
This is an inappropriate
front of the girl.
setting.
I was here's the funny.
When you were 16,
Yeah.
when you were 16,
I was
like
13.
two of your boys didn't get one girl.
Yeah, all these
Yeah, we
cougars.
definitely did
It
something. like that, too.
was I have a hilarious story. I was like, this is when I realized I didn't like to share. I went out to like a school dance, whatever, and I wrapped up a girl, whatever. I took her home, blah 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 blah, you know. And I was about to do my thing. My boy knocking on the door, and I'm like, "What? Man, hurry up, man! You know how we do." The fuck you mean? You know how we do.
He was trying to get some too.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, it was 50,000 damn women back there. Man, carry your ass on. Man, you over there bullshit. You hogging the pussy, man. Come on. I'm like, come on, dog. Are you really having this argument with me right now?
Boy, you should just got him another sheep like you did. Sorry.
Y'all wanted to share the sheep?
Y'all want to share the same sheep?
He was like, man, you know how we do, man. I don't know how we do.
So, Paz, you want to wrap up?
Just pause with all these terms.
Right. You want to wrap up?
Yo, she's not a joint.
You know how we do. I'm like, dog,
Not a blunt.
we 17 years old. We can't be doing that now. man.
I
We
know.
grown
Me and my
men.
guys.
Why
we-
not?
we-
You're not 18 yet.
Hold on. Let Pastor give us a final
Me and my
thought.
guys, we did a long distance one. You know, it was like a
Oh, my
girl who
God.
was just like a freak, and like this dude would play with her and have. And he'd be like, "Yo, you got to go to her." So the next dude would go get her. He come back and tell everybody else, and it's like everybody just kept going.
But not
Yeah,
at the same time. Like all three of y'all.
yeah,
one
because she
time.
was
It
open
was
to
the same
anybody.
day.
This was like just
A week period.
Yeah, a week. Yeah, like just you should go see her because she
You
open.
was-
She ready.
What day was you? Monday or
I
Sunday?
don't remember what day it was.
This is my confession.
Hold on.
I tell you this though. I tell you
What
this.
sister say? My man is
I'm probably not the
your
only
man.
one. Like 20 years later, still looking like where's she at?
Shout out to Superhead.
Where's she at?
Yo, Pastor, your book come out when?
The book that's coming out has nothing to do with this at all.
Oh, my bad. Well, your old book, how can they still?
Yeah.
He just threw you
No, you're dead wrong.
The new book is way cleaner than this conversation.
The new book is How to Run Trains.
But no, the idea is this though. I think that you have to be, aware, self-aware, right? Really self-aware about like what your willingness is, your level of sacrifice, whether it's sexually, or for taking a L for, some kind of crime or some kind of penalty, something like that. Like how much are you willing to sacrifice for the person? And I'm sure that probably grows over time depending on how special the person is to you.
I don't think so.
Huh?
I don't think so.
Man, over time it grows.
We're gonna continue
'cause
this
I think-
conversation
I started
live
to-
on Facebook. We
I-
come back.
I just want to
right.
say this one thing though.
Go ahead.
Because I think the older you get, right, the
dumber
less
you get.
the less tolerance you gonna have. It's like
You be like, hell no.
Look, I ain't spent my last days in jail.
Because
for your ass.
I don't think Camille gonna go to jail with Bill. So
Yeah,
she
thank
knew.
you.
No, I'm just joking. Yo,
Like I'm going to spend this money now.
we'll go to a quick song. We'll come right back with some special announcements for the week. Give us a call at 202-656-1BAR. Salute.
This is true.
conversation is what I'm talking about, right?
Yo, we just had the most amazing conversation about a threesome.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
we working it out here.
We getting it, but Pastor's gonna write the new book on. No, I'm just kidding. He's seen no
Train versus threesomes.
Yeah, man. No, I like.
Hold on,
I
you
like-
guys don't-
I'll see your train and raise you two guys.
Don't forget tomorrow.
That needs to be
tomorrow.
Read that book, right?
Tomorrow, there's a May 17th. Our friends here on the show
That's
with
the-
Strive.
That's Thursday.
Thursday. I'm sorry. The 17th is Thursday. Well, on the 17th on Thursday, our friends, the Strive group that were here before, y'all remember them?
Okay, yeah.
They're having their event,
Fundraiser
a
mixer.
fundraiser mixer. A donation is $25. It's at the District Anchor, 1900 M Street Northwest. You can check that out for $25. Go and support the cause.
When is it? Wednesday?
It's this coming Thursday.
It's coming Thursday.
5 to 8.
We gonna go? Maybe.
I don't see why not, but I probably won't be able to get it to like 7.
Okay.
So it'll be a little. But I'll let you know. And then, of course, is the big event that we've been talking about with our beautiful Tyrese McAllister, the event that they're having for her lovely daughter, Ayana. It's a fashion show that's going to take place at the Camelot. What's that? 13901 Central Avenue. That's this Sunday.
It's this Sunday.
Yeah, the tickets are $100. The benefit dinner as well as a fashion
Scholarship
show.
fund, right?
The scholarship fund. It's the first one, so they're giving away. I think she said like 3 $10,000 scholarships. So they're trying to raise some good money. Definitely a good.
When is that?
That's
Sunday.
this Sunday at 3:00.
Yeah,
I
I'm,
need to get my ticket.
I'm trying to get a ticket
I need
too.
to get my
How much is the ticket?
tickets are a
100.
donation of $100. Definitely going to a good cause. You can order those at eventbrite.com, I guess.
Can you send out the email? Not
Yeah,
the
we're gonna
email,
put the
link.
information.
I shared it on the Facebook page.
All right.
All right, so definitely go to Open Bar Facebook page and order your ticket to that great event on Sunday. Yo, we had a great show today. I had fun.
Absolutely. Oh, June, my book release is coming up too.
June, his book release. You
Well,
can,
it's actually pushed back to July. So early July.
July.
Yeah.
Learn all you can about the trains and his new book. No, I'm just kidding. No, this is a whole different book. Whole
Yeah,
genre,
that'd be a
right?
different kind of book. Yeah.
Different kind of book. I can't wait to read it
I
because
don't
all
know.
your books are exciting.
I don't know why some ladies don't recognize the difference between the train
Train
and
and
the
the
threesome.
threesome.
It's not that hard.
Well, I guess when they
One
trying to
of
say
them-
the whole group, we all came to an agreement that a train is more than 2. Okay.
But no, but
train
country
is
trying to say that a threesome is a fun girl, a train is a nasty girl.
Nasty girl.
See?
Got that nasty woman disease.
It's what.
She said that could be hot.
He's trying to do.
He's trying to do.
This is what he's trying to do.
Anyway, we'll hold our drinks up to all the women who did the train, and you accepted it, and you accepted
Shout
your
out
role.
to the-
Shout out to the beat of the
You said
sandwich.
you accepted that you're a hoe.
You're not a hoe.
Hey,
You're
ladies,
not a
we
hoe.
love you.
You just crush it. I fuck a lot. So I know-
You're just the professional. No, actually, you're the amateur.
If you can take more than 4 dingalings,
You're a professional.
You're a professional. You're good. At one time. Yo, see you next week. Thanks for listening. Salute.
Going up on a Tuesday. Got your girl in the color she chooses.